Hi students, today I'm going to be teaching you a drawing lesson where we draw a cute little fish that turns into a ferocious monster. Your first step is to fold your paper in half. Make sure you line it up with the bottom and then flatten it out. After you fold it in half, you're going to take one part of it while leaving the bottom down, and you're going to fold it up and flatten this part out. Now, we're going to draw our picture to start with just on this part of the paper. Go over your paper a couple times with your hands and just make sure it's really flat. You can take your thumb and glide it along this line to make sure your paper's nice and flat. And then we are going to draw a fish on this part of the paper. So to draw a fish, what I do is I do a half circle on the top of this line and another half circle on the bottom, and I meet up with this. Kind of looks like a lemon. And then I'm going to do a big triangle off of the lemon shape for the back tail fin. Remember, your fish does not have to look just like mine, so this is just a guide, but feel free to make your fish look different. Now I'm gonna do one big eye at the front of the face, and I'm gonna do two little circles inside and color that in so it looks like there's some light shining in the eye. Then I'm gonna do some designs, making sure I just do my fish on this part of the paper. I'm gonna make a smile that goes right on that line. So make sure if you do a smile, it's on top of this line right here. You don't want it to be above or below it, because then the magic trick isn't gonna work. Now, from here on out, you can just decorate your fish in any way you want. So I'm gonna add some details and designs, but feel free to make your fish look different than mine. Once you have your fish drawn on the short part of the paper, then you are going to take your paper and open it up, and we're gonna draw something else on the inside. So, first thing you wanna do before you draw any giant teeth or surprises inside here, you want to connect all of the lines of the designs you did before. So, starting with this line here, I'm just going to bring that down, connect it to the bottom. These lines, I'm going to connect them to the lumps on the bottom. This step is very important because we want it to look like our fish is one solid fish that continues once we open our paper. So if you leave any of these blank, our fish wouldn't be a full fish. So I'm just gonna continue any designs I did on the inside. I wanna keep my designs on the inside similar to the ones I did before I opened my fish, except for the mouth. So now, we have this space for our mouth. I'm going to close the mouth, and I'm gonna add some giant teeth coming out of my fish. Some giant spiky teeth. And then maybe right in here, I'm gonna add a scared little baby fish that my giant fish is trying to eat. Now, once I close my fish, I fold my paper back how it was, and my fish looks like a cute, adorable little fish. But then I can open it up, and boom. Now you are ready to add color. You can use crayons, color pencils, markers, or anything you have to add color. The coloring again is up to you. So you want to fill your entire fish with as many colors. And just like when we draw in class, you want to make sure that there's no white space left at all inside your fish. So you want to cover every single part of your fish in color. If you want to get even extra color on your paper, you can add blue ocean in your background. You can add some waves, but the designs and the colors are totally up to you. Just make sure that you do your best and you add as much color as you possibly can. Now that you have your whole fish colored in with no white space left besides the little teeth, then you can start surprising your family members. You can show your teachers over Zoom how a cute, innocent fish can turn into a giant monster fish. Be creative and try your best to make your fish look unique. Your fish does not have to look like mine, and you can do anything you want in the inside part of your fish that's covered up so you can have a nice surprise. Looking forward to seeing your work, everybody.